I hope you're having a marvelous day. I'm Giraffe, and welcome back to Heroic Adventure. Sorry that it's been so long since I last played, but I've had so many problems with this, and I've just gotten so tired of it for a while, because I have a story to tell. So what happened was, you saw that there was the game there that I could have continued, and that was the previous attempt at a video. And what had happened was I'd end up I ran out of space for the video to continue recording, so it cut off without me noticing, and I'd gone on for a long time without having actually recorded anything. And then I had recorded a other section of that video, just saying what happened and that, or I'd said, let me think for a second. It was just saying what had happened, and that I was just gonna make a part two because it'd be easiest. It'd make both videos a bit shorter, and it'd be easy on me. But what had happened is, once I had edited those two bits together, it freaking didn't work. I still didn't have enough space in my internal storage in order for the video to even play. Because the way I figured that out was it didn't upload to YouTube because didn't have the storage for it. So then I foolishly, very small brain and so annoying, I thought that if I deleted the two clips, the one video that was from the beginning of the play to the end to where it cut, I thought if I deleted all that, then I'd have space for it to work. But it doesn't matter because I've cleared out enough space. I have 2 GB free. Or like a little more than that. I have a little more than 2 GB free on my tablet. And it still wouldn't play. So that recording was gone as soon as I deleted it thinking it would work. And it was a good run too. I probably would have won. But I don't want to record half of a run and then just have it from the Reign of the Dead. I was at World 4. I'm not going to record that and just put it on YouTube because it's nothing. There's no point. Oh, Angel Catch. I thought that was the... it's like Red Wizard. Was that it? The one that gives you strength for magic cards in your hand. That's what I thought it was, which is why it confused me. But yeah, this is like, I think it's my 7th attempt at making this run, 7 or 8. But if this run fails, then I'm going to try once more. And if that one fails, I'm just going to skip it. So, I mean, really, if it fails, you all won't see this. But I might as well mention it just in case it doesn't fail. Why did I apply weakness to that one? Oh well. Just death. Wham. I quite like the Thorn Monk and the buff it got, because it applies 2 thorns and it has the knowledge too, which can apply 4 thorns, or 2 extra thorns. And it with... Oh yeah, something else. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to cut out boring battles where almost literally nothing happens. I'll probably, I don't know, if I take damage, I'll just say something about it after the battle. Excuse me. But I'm probably just gonna cut out a good, not like many battles, but just some of them. But just because it's easiest. But I do definitely need feedback on that kind of a thing, because... No thanks. Because it just lets me know how I should be formatting these, and what you all would like to see. Because really my only goal for the recordings at all is was it? I'm having such problems with memory at the moment. My main goal for the recordings is to entertain people. So I just want to entertain you all. And something I'm going to try at some point is speedrunning, because one, that helps keep the recording time down, or the video time down, not recording. But it keeps the video time down, so you all get to still see, a preferably entertaining video, along with, and it's pretty short. You don't have to sit there for a while if you want to see it all. But speedrunning is kind of hard for me, because I can't, it takes multiple taps to get into each level or room or whatever it is. It takes several taps to get to it, and it's super annoying. So I don't know. So no matter what, I'm going to have a small bit of time shaved off, I guess, because it takes me a bit to load into the room or get into it. So my speedruns can't be that too good, but it can still be somewhat good. And it'd be fun to technically have a record for that, because there's only two different people who have submitted runs on the speedrun.com page for Rogue Adventure, which that'd be cool to see some of you all go on there, because I was introduced to it by someone else who had gotten it made, so it's only him and one other person. So it'd just be interesting to see others get on there. And there's still two categories that haven't been speedrun. Those two categories are, I think it was Warrior, and I think it might have been Necromancer or Wizard. I think that wasn't speedrun. I think it was one of those two. Could be completely wrong. I've been seeing a lot of things about the newer cards and how some of them are bugged. Like, in the last attempt at recording, I had gotten the Penguin King. And it wasn't until I'd played it that I remembered seeing a thing about when someone played it, it would crash their Rogue Adventure. And then I got rid of it. And then, the next day, there was a patch put out that stopped that from happening, I'm guessing. So, that's annoying. And either way, I just deleted that save for this video. And also the Spirits of Defense, Attack, and whatever the other one was, are not that good. Oh yeah, Demon Eye. That's a great start to this. I would have liked the Knowledge of Strength, because it would have helped me upgrade my... What's it called? The Mermaid King? Or Mermaid Prince? What is it? Let me see. Mermaid King Neptune. Why is it Mermaid Queen and King Neptune? What the heck? I don't know. I can't think of, Merman without thinking of SpongeBob, Mermaid Man, and Barnacle Boy. That's just... I spent so much of my childhood staring at a TV. It's really painful to think about it now, just because, I did a lot of time doing nothing. Well, I'm glad I know these guys' pattern. Sorry. But, oh yeah. There is a, Pokemon tuber, or Poketuber, and he does Nuzlocke sometimes, but he doesn't do them much because he gets mad if it's too hard, or if, something annoying happens. And now I'm understanding that, because I'm having huge problems with this, and it's super annoying. But I'm gonna keep trying to put stuff out. Play that. Man, this mushroom is so annoying and it looks weird. Makes me think of a mythical creature. I don't remember what it's called, but it's the one with its face is in its chest and it has no head. Like some kind of Pokemon. No, definitely not. Nah, Lion Beast, I don't need it. But I do. I don't know. They added. I think it said 50 new cards, which is like insane. But the problem is I don't know the size of any of the other updates. So it could have been a small update or it could have been the biggest, and I wouldn't know because I couldn't keep up. And because I don't remember, I joined before the pirate was a thing and before the cathedral. I started playing the game a good bit before the cathedral was in the game, and when it just ended after the, fourth world, I guess? I think it was the fourth world. I kind of like how it always ends in the same world, the cathedral, because that means it's not going to change at all, and there's no variation. So it's just easy, and it helps you. It means you can remember the ending easily, and you just kind of that. It makes it easy to breeze through it, which is quite nice. Did that? Oh, I had read the 6 damage from the knight, and then I tapped on the mage, and I was like, did that just say 6 damage for the mage? It confused me for a second. Hmm. I am very glad they buffed the Thorn Monk because it makes it a lot more viable for the Druid class because it gains four. It gives you 4 thorns if you have knowledge 2 for it, which is just awesome to me. And then you're already gaining thorns from your other stuff, which makes it more powerful. Nah, I'm not gonna take any of that. I'm glad you can always get the gem in the normal runs. That's something I don't like much about Hell. I mean, I understand the point is for it to be hard, but like, not getting a gem is just annoying. At least to me it is. But not nearly as annoying as enemies that put cards in your hand. They, I would say, are the most annoying thing to me. Because then it just makes it sometimes extremely hard to play the cards you need. That was really fast. The advantage to playing on easy mode. Um, I could, because it applies 8 burn. I Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I haven't used it since it was buffed. I'm also glad they buffed the Red Drake because if you only had that as your source of fire, then you had to play that 50 times or 100 times. When it only applied 2 burn, you had to play it 50 times in order for it to upgrade. But now you just have to. How do I do that twice in a row? You had to play it if it was your only source of fire or burn. You had to play it 100 times to upgrade it. But now you only have to play it 50 times because they doubled its output of burn. I don't know why, but that made me think of a funny thing with me and my friend. I got this gooseneck thing, and it's a phone. It's a tablet holder, but I use it for my phone, and I call it Tyrone because when I had read the name of it, it said "Try One Gooseneck" on Amazon, and I was like, "Oh, Tyrone," because apparently I'm dyslexic. I don't think I am actually dyslexic, but my friend is, and I told him it was Tyrone, so he didn't think about it. Looked at what it said and said, "Yeah, that's Tyrone." So because I had read "Try One" wrong, I call it Tyrone now. But yeah, hmm. I never appreciate the backgrounds. Of course, it's this one. At least it's got a simple pattern to remember. These are so annoying. And every time, almost every time, without fail, I seem to forget, um, at least once that I can't attack them while they're in the wait status. and then I'll do it. I'll attack them when they're in the wait status. At least once every time I've done it. I don't know if I've ever gone through these without hitting them while they're in the wait status. See, I almost did it again. So annoying and painful. Yeah, they're not in the wait status anymore. Apply weak to that one. Give it some damage. I think jellyfish are cool in real life. They're just a bit like, I don't know. I would not want to run into one in the sea, and I almost attacked it. You know, I probably could have applied burn there without having attacked it because it wouldn't have done damage. Yeah, it wouldn't have done damage. Because this, I would have attacked the right one, and it wouldn't have done any damage because it didn't have any burn. Just killed. Whoops. And they're not in the wait status. I don't know if I kill that one. I think it did 5 damage, so I'll take 1. I think. Yep, 1. Nice. See? You see what I'm talking about? I forget so often. It's so annoying. Oh, nice. Why is my Mermaid Queen not upgraded? I've had that happen several times. Oh, there it goes. I hate this so much. I probably should have just killed it, but like, I'm so bad at this. I keep forgetting and it's so annoying because I always think I hate taking just like damage from playing cards, which makes wound my least favorite debuff. I will take cursed, frail, weak. Dang it, I didn't want to go to this one, but I accidentally clicked it without thinking, and now I'm here. No, it does do damage. I'm doing this. Oh, I guess if you okay, I see it now. But nice. That is game. Or at least round, match, whatever this is. Oh yeah, I already forgot to. I don't ever think about some of the art in the game, like the just simple things in the background, like the backgrounds. It's just something I should think about more often, but I don't. So I'm glad that this is going good so far. The only problem is I'm at 27 health on the second world. But it is easy mode, and I'll be completely healed at the end, so should not be too bad. I think I forgot this one applies wound. Why can you not give me a guard? My goodness. Take 3 damage. Oh, now I get guards when it's dead. They're just guarding me from its corpse. Maybe it's like a facehugger? I guess just xenomorphs or aliens in general from the movie Alien got acidic blood and they're protecting me from that. I swear, I have a brain like Dory. Oh. For a second I was scared like when I attack it, its effect would activate, but then I remembered what enemy this is. Does it attack on the first turn? I don't think it does, but I'm a shield just in case. It attacks on the first turn. How exceptionally rude of it. And it attacks again, I think. Yep. I bet it won't attack this turn because I have guards in my hand. Yep. The one time I could fully defend from it, it didn't attack. Come on. Yes, nice. I'm glad. Dang it, this game can be so annoying sometimes. I don't even know if I'm going to try Assassin. I don't think I will. I think I'm just going to skip it and go to Paladin until I can, in my free time, unlock its first class ability. Or its first class bonus. And then I'll play it in normal mode for the series. because I'm a sore loser and I'm super annoyed with how this has been going. And I don't want that to happen anymore. Do I take the penguin Ice King sword? Because it gives me penguins. They give me mana if I have knowledge too. I don't have many cards in my deck though, so I'm going to say no. And I can't afford that. I'm going to re-roll the skills. See what's here. Toxic Globe, I'll probably take that. And Oracle Statue I will take. Which, I don't think I want anything here. I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll cards. It's probably a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it. I heard that one of the ancient cards, or that it had a, I don't know if it was necessarily a typo or not, but what it was is, it said retire it when it was sent to the exile pile, which, I don't know, it's just weird to me. 2 shield, that's useless. Do I take the Soul Priestess? I'm gonna go ahead and take the Soul Priestess. And this Thornwug, because I have bad brain. Oh, dang it. I meant to heal there. I'll probably lose this here. Well, get the resistance. I guess I'll deal some damage here. Wham. Shield. And shield, because I don't want to take damage. Oh, I'm glad it doesn't affect me, him having the thing. But I still don't want it happening. Okay, good. I'm going to play that. Attack, attack, wham, shield, and put burn on him. Probably should not be spreading the damage out so much, but I'm going to be very careful here, because I don't want to lose, because that would suck. I'll play weak to him. Okay, he's dead. This is a knowledge 3 thing, so I'll play that, that. Oh no, I lost. Oh my gosh. That was cutting it close. I hope I don't lose here. This could be horrible. Okay. This is actually really tense. That's game. Okay, good. Check, that was more than I'd bargained for. Well, much more than I'd expected from this game. Okay, I was about to be so upset if it just heckin' broke and it didn't send me to the thing and it just crashed the game and I had to either do it again or I just lose this run. Now I'm regretting not taking the Ice King sword. But it doesn't really matter because it's not that good. Probably should have taken the robot card that gives me 9 armored. Okay, now I'm at 70 health again. That's nice. I'm just gonna do that. And then... Dang it. I know this one attacks on this turn. Oh, whack and whack. Make it dead. Make it not exist. And then that's this one dead. That was nice and easy. And I stay at full health. Magic Cat, I don't need that. Demon Bride, that's what this one is called. I was talking about it in the other attempt at recording, and I could not remember its name. And this episode, I guess, I'm recording with a mic, because I have my headphones plugged into my, what are they called? My tablet. My headphones are plugged into my tablet, and I'm using the mic on the headphones. And I didn't hear a difference in my voice, but you all might. So that'd be nice to know if it does sound better or worse than the other episode, or the first video, whatever you want to call it. Oh, I'm glad that didn't play. Why did I do that? I don't know what I'm doing. But that's him dead. I don't like that one because of the weakness thing. I'm not going to take a lava boulder or the Gorillotron. I'm just going to take the gem. When in doubt, take the gem. Or unless it's a quest card, then you go look at its upgrade. Oh, Sun Priestess, yes. I kind of like this ancient. I'm not going to try and say the name, but the Holy Sentinel. I kind of like it. It's okay. I don't like that it incentivizes you to not play it. It's just, I don't know, odd to me. I hate there's a void enemy, and I hate that its effect is that its shield doesn't matter. Effectively, all of its attacks go through shield, and I hate it because it makes shield pointless. Which it's good to go against that enemy if you're running like if you're using barbarian or something, but like if it's not barbarian, then it just kind of oof. I could get another Thornmonk and lava boulder, but that would be not a good idea because it only gives me one shield when I play it. This thing's ribs or veins or whatever it's showing are so visible. I don't under. Maybe it's just a pattern. Maybe it's just colorings on it. Who knows? Probably could have done that better. Yeah. But dang it. I don't like this one very much. I still should have shielded there, but I am glad I could get the Sun Priestess off. This should be done really soon. I talked through all of these a little bit, but I'm probably, well, I don't know, I might just put this up just about completely raw and just leave it alone. It depends on, because yeah, so far nothing I've done would require editing, so I have made it to the volcano world with 20 in less than half an hour. I think the other, actually this is pretty close with the other one, the other recording. That's what it is. I was pretty much at this time. I've never actually had good use of the perfect crystal because every time the immune lands like just after, like I'll have the enemies will attack one turn, and then the next turn I'll get the immunity, and then it's like, well, that was pointless. I've never had any use for it. Every time it's just not timed correctly. I wonder if that's on purpose. If it's just meant to not be very useful. I wouldn't assume they'd make one like that, though. It'd just be kind of stupid to me. Have a skill that's pretty much completely useless. Man, this enemy is annoying. Why am I... My brain is so extra slow today. Hopefully this will be the last time I have to... Well, not the last time in total, but... Last time for a while that I have to play the warrior class. Well, that was actually really easy. If it would... Man, this tablet is slow. And if those spirit cards, like the spirit of defense and attack and whatever magic, I think it's the spirit of magic. If those kept the gain 1 mana, then they'd be so much better, and I would actually use them. But since they don't, I don't, and I don't want to. Okay, that was nice because it attacks them all. I think the first one attacks. Yep. Oh, they all attack. Probably should have waited to play that. He can die in a second. He'll die during the turn from the fire burn. Or the two of them die, and then this one dies here. That was easier than I expected. It's such a different experience playing in the Infernos and then going back to normal mode, because it's so much easier than I remember. But at least it makes the recording a bit shorter, or the video, I guess. It makes the video a bit shorter, and it makes it easier for me. So it's like a win-win. I would like the Sentinel, but it's not helpful, really. At least not for the Warrior deck, especially seeing as I don't have... I probably should have taken the Frost Nova instead. But I decided not to, so that's fine. Let's see if there's a card I would like to remove. Yeah, I'm gonna remove one fighter. Why didn't they call it a knight? What the heck? Is there any other card just called knight? I love the new little, I loved all the tags they added for the, what's it called? For the card searches, how you can search based on, like, if it's a class card, if it's a combat magic card, if it's an, and then, yeah, I like the three new, or I guess technically there's four new ones, but Ancient was going to be there no matter what, because it's the new class. I probably should have played one more guard there, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this out until I win, or I'm gonna cut it to right before I win, because it's just gonna be either fairly repetitive or just really boring. Because the main thing I can think about this hive is what is it made of and why does it have eyes? But yeah, I'll see you all in a second when I am ready to. You know what? I screwed up. I had forgotten to. My mind went blank and I was in autopilot. And I forgot to actually start talking and be ready for recording while I killed it. So, sorry. Oh, I have music in the background and I was like, what song is that? Because if I didn't have music in the background, the only sound in my room would be my voice. And quite often I'm not talking because I'm thinking. And I hate silence because it's boring. But, and back to the game. I like the card that they added that you have to find and play the Space Commander, but it's not that good. Like, it's cool, but I don't think it'd be that helpful. Because I don't remember what the upgraded version of that card did, because I didn't read it. But it's just, I don't know. I think it's a neat idea. Yeah, I can play with that. These gargoyles are really annoying, since you can only do 5 damage at most. I take damage here, but how much is the question? I take 4 because it did, what was that? 9. Okay. Yes, I sneeze it dies. Wait, does it limit the damage of thorns and... I've never thought about that before. If it limits the damage of thorns, burn, and poison. I could have made a better play there, but I'm not going to because I don't feel like resetting this ever. At least not when I'm recording. If I'm not recording, then I have no problem with resetting a battle, depending on how far I've gotten into it. But if I'm recording, I just don't feel like it because it's more editing. And I've had problems with editing. Why did it... I was wondering why it went to my draw pile, and it was because, my palm had hit it. This is my favorite ancient card. I'd seen a post on Reddit about what is your favorite ancient card. This one here is my favorite. Because the courage is nice and it does 8 damage off the bat. Um, and something I noticed, I'm guessing it was a bug, but if you had or at least I'm pretty sure, but what it seemed like was if you had so say I'd gained 4 mana, or no, so I start off at 4 mana, and then I'd play the Oracle statue, I'd have 5 mana. What I'd seen, I'm pretty sure, was if I had played a card and went back down to 4 mana, I could still play that courage card and it would act like it was the first card I'd played because I'd still had max mana. But I could be wrong, and it could have just been odd. But I'm not sure, that's what it seemed like happened. But 10 damage is really nice for that. It is going to take quite a while to upgrade my Mermaid King, or King Neptune. What is he at? 14. What's that like? It'll take 3 more battles to get to 20, and then 5 more to get to 30. So 13 more battles, and it'll be upgraded. At least probably. Hopefully. I guess best case scenario is I duplicate the Sun Priestess, and then it takes, I guess, probably 7 battles, I think. Yeah, 7. The one about this, the Ethereal Blade card, if it says contains only this race, would neutral cards count toward a race? I don't think they would, but if it did, then that'd be oof. Because then, or like more class cards is what I'm mainly thinking of. Because if so, then that would just be horrible. But I wouldn't assume that is how it would work. But maybe. Nothing good here. Well, I mean, there is a little bit of good there, but this is probably the worst path to take. But then again, I am on easy mode. 9 damage. When? I'm. If I don't record with the mic, I have the problem of I have to try and tap lightly, or I can hear it in the recording. And actually, about that, something I had found out while trying to edit videos is that watching these in 2 times speed is actually a bit better, to me at least. I like watching it in 2 times speed. I mean, for editing purposes, it's just easier because it's faster. But, okay, so, if what had happened with the courage was actually what had happened, then it was changed, but more likely I was just wrong, and it seemed like that's what happened, or I thought that happened, and it just didn't. But I don't know. Man, this enemy is really annoying. It's so annoying that you can't see where the quest cards are at in their quest without them being in your hand. Yeah. My goodness. Where I'm at, trains come through really often, and sometimes they just like somewhat shake the house a bit. And almost every time I'm like, geez, how's that happening? Because it's just not normal for me, I guess. But, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, 31 thorns, that's what it's called. 31 thorns, that's pretty high. I think that might be the highest I've ever gotten thorns. I feel like there's the one card that doubles your strength and resistance. I feel like it could probably also double thorns. I don't know if that would be a bad idea. Okay. Um, it's so annoying getting out of merchants and tre- treasure rooms because I don't know if like when I tap on the exit button if my tablet is being slow and it's just not exiting yet, or if it didn't register me hitting the get out of here button. The let's get out of here Scoob button. The eject button. I don't think does this one attack? No, it does not. Um Oh, there's a movie. What's it called? I don't think there's any way I remember. But there's this old movie on VHS, and but what it was, I don't remember. It was like a story about this kid, of course. Well, now I'm actually kind of sad. So I got a spam call about my car's extended warranty, and I'd paused the recording, which is why there's that cut. But now I'm sad that I'd paused the recording because what I did was at first it was a machine, but I'd and it was funny because I just recently watched a short about like spam callers, and it was the about extended warranty on your car, and that's what this one was about. But what I had said was I'd pressed one on the keypad to talk to a human, and it brought me to a human, and that was the first question I asked. I was like, um, "Are you a human?" And she said, "You are talking to a person." And I said, "I don't know if you can hear my voice, but I don't own a car because I don't sound like an adult, I'd assume, at least not from what I hear in the recordings." So that's why I said, "Do you hear my voice?" I don't own a car. And then, oh, what did I say? I had said, "And you interrupted me." I said, "I don't own a car," and you interrupted me. And I just said, like, she was like, I guess stunned or something. But then I said, "Bye guy," and hung up. I don't know why it's so fun to me, just messing with people. But that was funny, and I wish I hadn't paused the recording. I don't know what's wrong with me. But yeah, I duplicated the Sun Priestess. Sun Priestess or Sentinel, is probably one of my favorite cards. The problem is I am so bad at picking favorites, like, at all, through anything. But, like, there are some things that I can pick a favorite. 13 damage, that's quite nice. Then Thorns, 11 Thorns, my check. Oh yeah, I forgot I got the spiky armor. Um, I'm really trying to be careful about not screwing up the recording again, because that was so annoying and so painful. 50 shield is definitely high. Ugh, they heal 13, why? Why must you hate me so, game? Um, hmm. I quite like the way these guys look. I don't think about that often. I don't know why. I'm like the only person I ever hear say quite or like neat or something. A word my friend used to use was radical. It's just such a random fun word. Radical. And now something I say is radical speed. Just because it's fun to say. I don't know if on the microphone you can hear the music. Or I did talk about the. I already said that. Jeez. My gosh. That's where my memory goes. Is to hell. But I don't even know where I was going with that. What is wrong with me? Dang it, I forgot to check where he was at on his thing. If, how close he was to upgrading. I should not have played that first. Make sure I don't die. I would be so mad. You know what? I'm gonna post this. I'm sorry that I'm posting another failed run, but this just felt kind of, I don't know. It felt like a good run until I died. So, but I don't know. It just felt kind of fun to me. Hopefully you all enjoy it. And I also liked how I was about to say, if I die here, I'm gonna be so mad. And then I died. I don't know. But I'm gonna post this just because I thought it was fun. Maybe. I'm hoping you all find it fun as well. But definitely tell me if you do or don't. I don't know. Just pretty much comment on anything you find that you. Just tell me if you liked something, if you didn't like it, if you thought. If you. I don't know. Tell me if you liked it, disliked it, if you think I should have slightly changed something, or tell me if I'm stupid in how I'm playing. I'll take any sort of criticism at this point if I'm bad enough to lose with the deck I had on normal mode. Because, yeah, that was World 4. If I had beaten that, then I would have made it to the Cathedral, which is pretty easy for the last world. That's so annoying. But, yeah. I'm gonna try and grind out at some point a video that I'm not losing in. So, I'm gonna continue recording for the day. But that'll have to be in a bit. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great day, if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one. I forgot to stop recording. Now we'll see you in the next one.